We are just leaving the campsite. Gorgeous Kira's taking the rubbish up. Oh. So the plan, get the T-Bay services, park up for the night in the camping bit there, and then head south tomorrow. So yeah, we're all part just leaving the campsite. This is the campsite. It's a lovely little campsite near Abalawa. Full tank of diesel. And get the awning down in the wet, which was a bit of a bugger this morning. This apparently was an Italian prisoner of war camp. And the sad story is that at one stage they had some SS sent here. And because the Italians, being Italians, were sort of, the SS took a disliking to them because they were getting rather too friendly with the locals. And they killed at least one of them. And then the SS were sent to, I think, the Orkney or Shetland Islands, or one of the islands anyway, out of the way. Lovely little Ariba there. So there's no signs of the camp anymore. But, yeah. And there's no plaque or anything. There's no, this is what we gleaned from one of the wardens. We never saw any deer. We were hoping to see some deer, but we never saw any. We saw a couple of red deer as we were driving around. So it should be easy roads all the way back now. So Gorge Kira's just gone and taken some rubbish. So everything's hanging off the back all right. Looking good. Automatic gates. There she is up there. She's dressed, ready to go dark. Halo flight. Halo jump. Say hello.
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 Oh, hello. Oh, fucking hell, excuse me. Oh, God.
Ever heard a posh bird swear? You just have.
Fucking hell, it's heavier than I thought.
Right, we're done. Thank you. It's been emotional, as Vinny would say. Right, we're good to go, aren't we?
Yeah. It was at a funny angle.
Yeah, Tyrone. Right, we're good to go. Full tank of fuel.
Was the electric at a funny angle, darling?
Yeah. Do you know, I could not get the hookup cable from the back of the caravan light cable, the electric cable that plugs into the tow bar. You push it in and then you twist it. Do you think I could do it? 5 minutes? 10 minutes. Swearing, cursing, fucking had enough. I've got green knees for kneeling in the grass. Shall I have a go? Oh, fucking go on then. Does it straight away. Fuck me. She chuckled.
Chuckled. Still chuckling.
Yeah.
See, I'm useful for something. Christ, what time is it?
No idea. 20 past 10. Fucking hell.
Oh, we'll be away at 8:30.
We're a bit later in leaving than we anticipated.
Well, it's the rain, did it?
Yeah, rain. I didn't even get a shower.
You always smell sweet, honey.
It smells sweet. There's a dead deer. That's a deer.
Oh.
Just saw a dead one.
You're a bit covered in mud, though.
I am covered in fucking all sorts. Right. We'll put you on when there's a bit more interesting roads. Speak to you later. Hello.
Hello.
Just thought I'd put you on for a minute. The weather is a bit interchangeable. 9 degrees.
Oh.
Temperature drop. just gone past Aviemore, probably about 10 minutes ago. Yeah. On the A9 now. Just gone to the A9. And yeah, heading south. We reckon we'll probably be at T-Bay by about 4:30, 5 o'clock, depending on traffic. But you'll be alright, that'll do. Just enjoying the last of the scenery.
Sad.
Yeah. I don't want to go back. So we've come to a conclusion that what we're doing is the right thing, and one of the houses that we've seen
It's the right one.
is the right one. So we've got to hope now for a super quick sale on the house, and then that the owners of the house we want accept our offer.
Yes.
So
Because we can't go over.
two big asks.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see what happens. We did finally on Friday, because it's Saturday today. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
We actually did see another house. We saw. We've seen 8 in total.
7.
7 in total. And we did see a house. It had about 10 acres.
Yeah.
The house itself is immaculate.
Very grey.
Very grey. But it was immaculate. And it was beautiful. Stunning living area.
It was a kitchen, dining, sitting. It was
Yeah.
big, wasn't it?
Huge, yeah. It was just really nice. So the house was nice. But it was just, I don't know about the land. It didn't. Don't know. It's not the one that we like. It's not as good as the one we like. Although the house is of a better, I wouldn't say better quality. That isn't quite right. More up together.
Yeah.
But it's got no steedings. So it ticks some of the boxes, or most of the boxes, but not all of them.
And only 3 stables.
And only 3 stables currently.
I think one of the biggest difference for me was that, especially with the pots,
Yeah.
is that at New Mill you can sort of hide them away.
Yeah, they'd be a bit more. Yeah, a bit more exclusive, a bit nicer to go, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Whereas if I can't remember what the other house was called.
No.
But at that one, they'd literally be like in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be
It wouldn't be.
as nice.
It wouldn't have that same off-grid feeling.
No. So, yeah.
New Mill's much prettier.
And it doesn't have that farm feel,
No.
whereas New Mill is a farm.
And if we get it all, it'll be twice the amount of
Yeah.
land.
So we've got to wait and see now. I mean, the house will go on the market the moment we get back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. House goes on the market, and that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So we just see what happens. If we don't find a property, we have said now that we're going to move up and rent,
Yeah.
and that puts us in a better position of being able to move quicker. Because the Scottish housing market is completely different to the English housing market. Completely different. So
Well, only in as much as when you put your offer in that you're bound,
yeah,
so you can't get gazumped and stuff.
but it's a lot quicker time frame as well, isn't
Well,
it?
sometimes not. I mean, that's why so many seem to be under offer for such a long time.
Yeah,
because you put an offer in, it's accepted, and that could be on condition of somebody selling a house,
or
finding somewhere else to move to.
Yeah.
But it's agreed.
And that is a possibility that we might be able to get.
What, that
they accept based on the fact that we have to sell our house.
Yeah, and that they have to find something.
They have to find something, yeah. Yeah, because that's the other thing. The people that we want to buy the house from, they haven't started looking yet. So, you know, it's all a bit up in the air, really. Well, this is quite nice coming through here. This is the A9, I think I said.
Camper van with the bonnet open.
That's never a good sign.
No. Nice view of the A9.
One of the things we've noticed up here is the amount of derelict buildings. And you think to yourself, well, why hasn't someone done them up? Well, the honest answer is that there's not enough people up here to buy them, and or spend the money on them that would then result in them being able to make a profit. You know, you buy a property and it might sell for 40, 50, 60 grand as a derelict, depending on how much land it's got with it. But then you're going to have to spend 100,000 to bring it up the standard, because there'd be no drainage, no sewerage, no water, no electricity to it. You've got to do all the infrastructure has to be put in. So you're going to spend 100,000 to 150,000, and on a 2-bedroom cottage or a 1-bedroom cottage,
you're not going to make that back.
You're not going to make that back, because that's what they're going for anyway. So that's why they're derelict.
I suspect that as this area gets more and more popular, then
it could be, yeah. People might do self-builds, isn't it?
Yeah. Self-builds, and people are going to be looking for more options. So I think it is going to become more and more popular.
Well, if you've got a job that you can either work from home, or your skills can be transferable, such as a truck driver.
Excuse me.
Like a truck driver or something, then you can come up here and get a job. The housing is so cheap.
Yeah. And I don't think the salaries are comparatively lower.
No, not mega lower. So hopefully you can see the view ahead. Probably see a bit more as I come around the corner. So yeah, sad to be going home, but on the other hand, quite exciting, because we're going to be forging ahead now.
I think we still stick to our guns and put the house on for the one.
Yeah.
Because we need that.
Yeah, we need every penny we can lay our hands on to make this happen. It is almost, it's not shit or bust, but it's not far off. We've left ourselves a little bit of cash to be able to make things happen, but it's not a bottomless pit. It could soon go. The roads up here are on a different level.
You've never come into Scotland in your truck, have you?
No. I wouldn't mind though. Well, that is also another option when we come up here, is that I do some agency work. whilst I'm up here. Because to bring in an extra 800 to £1,000 a week is quite handy.
Especially when we've got to put new sewage in.
Yeah.
Not for the house.
No, not for the house, but it's for the steedings. We want to make some rooms. There's room to do 3 plus a farm office and what we call a studio. I don't know what you'd call it really. Like a hall, if you like, an open plan hall. You can hold small events in.
Yeah.
That and a small farm shop.
So do you think, you said 3 then, is that including the bothy?
That includes the bothy, yeah.
So you think only 2 in the middle?
I think so, yeah. I don't think it's real. I think we'll have to look at the. I'm not sure on the plans whether they show the bothy, the steeding, do they?
They show a picture of it.
They show a picture, but they don't show the measurements.
No.
Yeah.
I think it depends on whether you'd want to do one bedroom, 1 room studios, or whether you want to do 1 bedroom studios.
I think 1 bedroom.
So like that's a separate.
Yeah.
So like the bothy's going to be.
Yeah. Makes them nicer.
Yeah.
Got a separate bedroom. India dining room stroke living area with a little kitchen. And a bathroom.
What you could do then is you could put really good quality sofa beds.
Yeah. I don't want any more than 2 people in there though.
Oh, don't you?
Because that means they're bringing kids. First 2 couples, you have the other one.
Yeah.
I don't want kids there.
No?
No.
I thought you wanted to do a petting zoo type thing.
No, not really. Because you've got to be on hand to do that.
Don't like kids.
No, not particularly. I don't think it's a good idea. They'll end up drowning in the burn. We'd have to fence it off or something ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know? No kids. These views are amazing. Apart from all these bloody power cables. And that was, look at these here, look. And one of the properties we went to actually have a look at, they've got power cables that have the potential. There's a lock over there, look. What's that over there? They have the potential to run cables like those on the left there, if you can see them, to run cables either across the fields below us where the house is, and that'd be our field, so it'd be on our, and it's 2 pylons, so you can, that gives you an idea of how much land there is with the property. So it's 2 pylons going across the right through the middle, and it's like or it's going down the right hand side of us, so we'd be living next to the run of cables and pylons. And we weren't quite sure. There is compensation involved. We don't know as yet how much, and it just didn't. The steeding needed so much work doing to it. I just don't think it was a thing.
I mean, the biggest plus from New Mill is the fact that it's got livery, it's got business
up and running, yeah.
Up and running that we can expand.
Yeah, from day one.
And you know, essentially, when we've got 10 horses, so there's 5 at the moment, that will pay 3/4 of the mortgage.
Yeah. And that's a big difference, isn't it? Yeah, if we can get 10 horses in. Horses for courses. If we can get 10 horses in there, we're home and dry. And it's good that we got 5 in straight away.
I think there's things we can do to improve that.
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
Make it more appealing.
Yeah.
If we can get up to 10 and we can get 3/4 of the mortgage paid, then what's left to pay is actually half of what we pay now.
Yeah, exactly. So that can then all go towards the rest of the renovation work.
Yeah.
Well, we're nearly. Where are we now? Not entirely sure.
Hold on. Bear with.
somewhere on the A9. 52 miles from the next roundabout, which is Perth, I think.
We're about to go through the pass of Drummochter. We've just gone past Dalwhinnie.
Okay.
And the next big road is Pitlochry.
Yeah.
And then Perth.
I think we stopped there all the way up.
It's a lot of red. There's a lot of redness around Pitlochry.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
No.
Just when you come through it and the sun shines in different places, it makes the mountains look a completely different colour to one that hasn't got sunshine on it. Colours are so variable. And the amount of different pine trees that are up here.
I've heard that a lot.
I mention it all the time.
You do have a tendency to repeat.
No, I just like to get my point across. Because you never listen to me. Well, you don't, do you?
No, I just laugh at your face when I got that electric in first
Yeah.
time. I can remember that for a while. Look at that car there.
Yeah. PCV. So we're fully stocked up on shortbread. I reckon it'd be 3 years before we run out.
Oh, 3 weeks with you in the house.
3 weeks, yeah. Not even that. We've already broken into one packet now. I was supposed to wait until we got home. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Funny, I don't really remember too much of this on the way up.
I do.
Big queue of traffic behind us, but
Oh, yeah.
it's only so fast I can go in this night. There's a lorry up ahead anyway, so they wouldn't get too much further.
They're upgrading the electricity, aren't they? Through the north of
Yeah.
Scotland, that's Wales.
There's big
Infrastructure.
wind farms being built as well.
There's a sheep up there.
So I'll probably it's not. I'd like to say that the scenery's dying out, but it's not.
No, because we're just coming up to the pass of Drummochter at 450 metres.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is just round this corner, so. Well, they are ugly up there.
They are.
Can't look at the underground. That's a pain in the ass. Do you know that's what my uncle used to do?
What's that?
Uncle Mick, he used to work for a company that laid cables on the floor of the Atlantic.
Oh. So that's a nice lay-by in there, look.
Yeah.
Mind parking up there at night?
Okay, so this is the pass of Drummochter.
Okay.
Oh, waterfall. That's just that sign.
No.
The earth is flat. It's not.
It's not, no. Loads of motorbikes out today.
There's a river down here somewhere. It's called River Gary.
Gary! as a train
Well,
than the dip.
my toes are a bit warmer now.
Yeah, it got cold. It's 11 degrees. I'm in my shorts.
I had to put my Nordic socks on.
Inappropriate footwear. Earlier on.
Yeah.
Open-toed sandals in wet grass. I ask you. So miles to the gallon, I can hear you all ask. 29.3 miles to the gallon, averaged. Which isn't bad for a 4.3 litre V8 diesel.
Over there is
Over
Lock
where?
Gary.
But to our right, at about 2 o'clock you mean?
Hang
Because
on,
over there
to-
doesn't mean anything to anyone who's watching this.
No, to our right.
To our right, oh I can see it.
See it?
Yeah, I can see it. I don't reckon these guys can
That's
though.
where River Gary comes from.
You just got to imagine it. To our right, there was a big lock, and it looks quite spectacular.
Lock Gary. 2 R's. Gary. There it is.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Downers Piddle.
Oh. That is pretty.
Downers Piddle. Oh, everyone's going to love it now. Got dual carriageway and people screaming past me. Going, you caravan wanker. Do you know what? I don't care.
That's very pretty. Only one went past.
There's a few
Oh,
more.
okay.
Yeah, it's nice round here.
Yeah.
Bumpy roads. Scotland.
Oh.
Lumpy. Couldn't get bored of this scenery.
That was the other thing, wasn't it? That second house. Well, the house was on Friday. If you were out in the back field,
Yeah.
you could see everything. But actually, from the house,
You couldn't see anything really, could you?
there wasn't really
No, a view.
a view. Whereas New Mill, everywhere you looked,
There was a view, and you were actually part of the view, if that makes sense, because the views at that last house that we liked, like Plan B, you had to look in the distance to see the view, if that makes any sense.
yeah.
Whereas the one we really liked, you were actually in the view, you were part of it.
They're a lot higher up.
Yeah.
He did have a nice dog though.
He had a nice dog, rescue dog from Cyprus. Don't know why it's Cyprus, but yeah. Wonder if the dog understands cheese sauce. Come from knows kebab. Kebab, cheese sauce, salad.
They should have called it kebab.
Yeah, cheese sauce. Found another place in Scotland with a Chinese name. Port Soy. Port Soy. You can only say it in Chinese. Or Port Knockandoo. Another Chinese sounding name. They get about these Chinese.
Lots of fish and chip shops as well.
Oh yeah,
At least
so many.
2.
We went through one town and I think I counted about 4 in one small town. And there were some that were opposite each other in the high street. There must have been like Protestants and Catholics one, I reckon. Strange up here. It is strange up here. It's all sectarianism. Hello.
Hello.
Just stopped at Cairn Lodge Services M74. Extortionate prices,
Very nice.
but very nice. But extortionate. Glad we ain't got the kids with us.
So we bought.
Or they'd be going hungry.
We bought 2 rolls.
2 rolls,
Selection of
onion bhajis and pakora.
pakora. 2 bottles of water.
Yeah,
Big bottles of water.
2 big bottles of water.
And a thing of sliced ham.
And I think it's like
27 quid.
27 quid. Jeez, that. If the kids were with us, they'd be going hungry.
They would be.
So we're mooching on down the road now. We tried to book the campsite at T-Bay and it's fully booked.
Yeah.
So that buggered it up a bit. So we're still going to try and get into the picnic area. But first we're stopping at junction 43 for Tesco's and fueling up. Because you really don't want to be paying services, fuel prices, when you can go to a Tesco's and get it for 143 or 144. I'm not paying 180 or 170 odd. So quite good views through here. We're now in South Lanarkshire, I guess, or maybe even South Ayrshire or Dumfries. I think we're in South Lanarkshire myself at the moment, but not for long. So anyway, that's the state of play. Time now is 15:30 and we should be in Tesco's in an hour, just under, and then another half hour to T-Bay. So hour and a half we'll be done. 2 hours max. Right.
Sorry, I just looked at a clip of these tents go flying all over the place at Reading Festival.
Was that Reading Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
Look,
Yeah,
look, 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 look.
Oh, blimey. We've been lucky with the weather so
Yeah.
far. We packed the awning up a bit damp this morning, so that needs to be aired when we get back. That's easy done.
Oh.
Right, I'll speak to you all later.